Hey guys, it's Mr. Garmain coming to you from my house again. It's my Friday office hour, so I'm in my music room doing some work today. And I just wanted to make another video. I'm gonna try to do these videos every week, at least one video a week. That way you can see me, kind of get to know me a little bit better. I'm making this video, of course, before everybody's turned in Pod 2 and taken their first quiz. But I hope everybody took advantage of the unlimited attempts on that first quiz. I want to make it known that if there is a technological issue while you're taking your quiz, let me know. Sometimes, though, students will send me an email saying the quiz kicked me out. And they're like, can you reopen it? And there's no need for me to reopen it because you can literally take it as many times as you want to. It will never not let you take it until the due date is passed, which is Sunday at 11:55 p.m. So if you have a computer glitch or your internet connection goes down for a moment and the test closes because you can't leave the test once you begin it, there's no need to email me and ask for a retake. You've got unlimited retakes, so please take full advantage of those unlimited retakes. The next thing, every week that you don't have a quiz, you have a discussion due, right? So coming into week 3 is your first actual discussion, and there are 2 TED Talks. I really like TED Talks because there are different points of view, and they're different experts in their fields, and sometimes, they contradict each other, and I kind of like that. I like things that make me have to make my own conclusions. So please watch the TED Talks, write a well thought out response. You don't have to like the content of the TED Talk, and you could even say, I don't think I agree with what these people say. Part of what I'm wanting you to do is develop critical thinking skills and the ability to say, I think they may be full of it. That's okay. Use a little bit more glamorous language than that. But I hope that you enjoy these TED Talks. Generally, I get really good feedback about the TED Talks. Sometimes people complain about the length of time that TED Talks take, but again, you have to remember you're taking a 3 credit hour course, which means you should be sitting in class for 3 hours. And that also means that you should be committing at least 9 hours of your week to classwork, okay? Outside of class. That's how 3 credit hour classes work. So I don't think it's asking too much to ask you to watch 2 TED Talk videos. Other than that, we're coming into week 3. That means we're about 6, 7 weeks or so from the midterm. You can look on this calendar to see exactly when midterm is. But make sure that you're looking in those weekly folders because our My Life soundtrack project is going to be due really quickly. And so I need you guys to make sure that you read the directions and that you're working on that. Because it's actually a much harder project than people think it is. You got to really think about some of these life events. I'm not looking for you to say, the day I was born, this is the song that represents it. None of you remember the day you were born. Your mother remembers the day you were born, but you don't. So it needs to be your life soundtrack, okay? So things that you remember, that you can set a storyboard to. If you read the directions, you will see I give you those bullet points for success. I cannot stress enough the importance of just each of those bullet points. Put a little check mark by each of them to make sure that you've done it correctly. I generally get questions about what's a title page, what is, this certain formatting and all that. And it always kind of cracks me up because we live in an age where everybody Googles everything. Google it. If you don't know what a title page is, that's fine. Google it. There are some great resources out there. You could also ask your English teacher. They would know what a title page is. The OWL Writing Lab through Purdue University is a great resource as well. So use those resources that are out there and available to you. As far as pod assignments go, please make sure, again, I'm stressing this point, you download what I've created, you fill it in, and you upload it. Several of you are forgetting to put in the song title and the artist's name. Please make sure that you're doing that and make sure you complete everything. Even if it's something you don't feel you have a firm grasp on, at least try to answer it, because when I see blanks, I have to start taking points. Now, your first pod I graded really generously. The second pod I'll probably be a little bit generous. Third pod, things are going to start getting serious. And these pods are getting progressively harder, and you will notice that I am constantly asking you to explain what this element is, explain what this element is. Every week I keep adding more and more elements for you to explain, because I want you to have a deeper understanding of how these elements work, how they work together, so that you become much more comfortable with communicating what the elements are and how they're present in all the music that we listen to. So I just want you to kind of understand my thought process when it comes to any assignment. You know, I think too often we as instructors and professors don't tell you why we choose the assignments we choose. So I want to tell you why I do assignments the way that I do them. Okay? So if you ever have any questions, concerns, fears, anxieties, shoot me an email. I'll do my best to make you feel better about everything. You guys have been doing great work so far. Keep up that great work, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.